Hello everybody, this is Mr. Elemental, giving you guys a brief run through of how I do most of my stuff during the day. So, we're going to start off by getting into a couple things people may not realize or recognize, things you may miss, and I'm going to kind of show you the ins and outs of them. So, let's go across the board here. Oh, good old 27. Trading house. These collectibles, not worth it. I don't find these worth of value unless you really want something or you're a big spender. These here, these foods are actually probably the one thing I've spent most of my Luminium on. Bar getting the recipes, these can be pretty valuable stats further on due to the fact that they can give you permanent boost. So here you click on this, it gives you the permanent boost and how much it is. So this, for example, the first 10 of them I eat gives me 100%. It's a 1.5% boost. After that, it'll show you that it's dropped. These are really only worth eating up to 30 of. After 30, they drop to 20%. 20% of 1.5% is basically nothing. So you're looking to eat about 30 of these. Most of these, anything in these, in the two left rows all the way down, I would say 600 is probably the most you want to spend for them. You guys in this row here, a little bit more, and the last row too. Something like this, for example, I think it's like 7% attack, which is insane. Very valuable, but you do want to get these. Going to gems, definitely the gems, especially that the gems just kind of opened up recently. They're pretty valuable. Same with these things here. If you can get them, great. If you can't, you can't. Foods, okay, so these are kind of a sneaky way to get a bunch of stats. I really shouldn't tell you guys this, but this is a decent way to collect all your stuff. So myself, when I go to the auction, I don't look at this. This is a scam to me. I don't even bother wasting my time with this. Unless you're gonna pick up something of like older gear that's like at a discount for 100 points, and you can get that and then break it down into shards. So you can actually do this. You can get a piece like this, win the bid, for example, break it into shards, and then go to the trading house and you can post them for sale. Right now there's too many in the shop, it's not worth it, but the players that are behind will buy these for quick upgrades. And you can kind of you see how, for example, the trading house, they go for 196 Donium, but you're buying them from the auction house for 100 Luminium. You get a net profit of like almost 100 Donium by doing this. Actually, it's more like 200 because they break down for 20 shards each. So that being said, that's one thing you could do. Look at my ledger though, and I spend most of my stuff buying mats and recipes. So recipes we're going to go to recipes here. These are pretty wild to get. So this is good using the terrain quests. So that's your world quests. It gives you extra speed and a speed boost for those in dungeons you have a hard time clearing. So you can whip these up. So you see all the recipes I have down below here. If I have the materials for them, I can whip these up and just kind of see, like this guy. I could just make this and sell it in the store if I really want to. And you will make a little bit of a profit doing this. Especially if you start collecting these yourselves, or if you get to the point where, let's say, I have eaten 30 of them, so I'm eating 20 right now. Once I've eaten 30, using these for myself is pointless, but I can make them and I can sell them in the store, and now it becomes a method of profit to get some Donium. Combining stuff. Here you go, I was telling you about breaking stuff down. So you can actually disassemble. And here you get those. The older ones, maybe it's because it's too old. No, it's not letting you. It used to tell you it break down for so many shards. Oh, sorry, these are the shards themselves. You have the gear pieces themselves. I don't have any spares. You break down the gear pieces, so if you merge these together, you get a gear piece, you can break them down, they give you 20 shards. Your gems, these are kind of new. I'm not going to touch too much on these right now because I don't know too much. As that changes, I'll give an update. And your goals, that's just a bunch of collectibles. Okay, back to this side. So we finished this shop. The cart. When you're doing your cart, make sure you get your wood and your stone. Max these out as fast as you can because they give you the resources to upgrade everything else. I'm sure you guys know this. But the more you get, the faster you can upgrade everything else. After these are done, I recommend investing in your roll-up. Once your roll is up too, your sands are very, very, very good. There's a lot of power in your relics that are locked behind these sands. So these are the sands you're going to want. After your sands, your next priority is your ores. And then you could really choose between your elements for your skill upgrades or your Phantomon. Okay, into your Phantomon stuff. Don't forget you got your exchange. If you're going like a tank, maybe a healer, you could go with Aegis Swing or Damage Dealer. Typically you're going to want Nyx Archon. Keep in mind where you should be getting Pandarial at some point soon. Not exactly sure when. I'm assuming as soon as the witching hours are done, the tier 4 should drop. If I'm correct, we've got about 2 more weeks on this, and then this event will be over, and we'll likely start seeing the new map open. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure when that new map drops, we'll get Pandarial. We'll also get the tier 4 for our class into here. Well, I'm here, I'm going to touch on this. You'll notice I had level 18 Sorcerer, level 30 Sage. You actually get the power bonuses from leveling this up. So little sneaky things, so I get all these extra little stats because I leveled up my Sorcerer. And if I keep leveling this up, I'll keep getting these upgrade bonuses. Same thing if I go into the Archmage and I go to, where is it, upgrade. By getting 10 points from your Archmage skills, I'll get 112 speed. A lot of people don't realize this. And you just go to see your class mentor and they can change your class and you can get these extra points. At one point I originally started playing a Sorcerer and decided that I was going to try a Sage style, and instead of waiting for level 100 to reset, I kind of reset early and I just sacrificed the 18 levels I got in getting all these skills, but I kept the level score. So if you get to the point where your skills, you can't really upgrade them anymore, or it's no longer, it comes to the point it's redundant, you can start upgrading your other, you can start going to your, right here, the little prayers, and instead of pulling Arcanist, I could pull Archmage skills, or Warrior skills, because that option is open too. And in pulling Warrior skills, I could get the levels for the Warrior instead. And I'll get the upgrades. So where is that? In the class. I'll get these little upgrades from this for the extra stats. This is going to be a very, very, very late game kind of thing, but you can do it, and it's sneaky extra stats if you feel like you've min-maxed and you've got nowhere else to really gain. It's a way to do it. While I'm in this screen, I'm going to go over Resonance. Make sure you level up your gear in groups of 5. I recommend do your weapon first, then your offhand or your boots. I chose the boots because I have a higher tier. And then I went to the body because I have a higher tier. And I looked at my gear and said, okay, this is 91 and this is 51. I'm gonna upgrade that first. Just the way I did it. Typically, it's what if you get everything at once. You want weapon, then offhand for damage, then boots for speed, and then these two, it's whatever your preference. I like to go by whatever my second stat is. So that's what effect resistance, that's defense. Sometimes you'll get one and it's like, oh, that's attack. Oh, I want that, right? I have noticed your gems, each gem color is associated to a certain slot. You can't just run obsidian gems in every single piece. Obsidian gems seem to be only available to be used on the weapon. Something to consider as well when you're leveling up your gems, which is no point in buying all those. Going into here, you do get style levels from upgrading here. It kind of shows you how much you get for that, and there's a place you can click in here somewhere, and it tells you what right here, what you kind of get for stat bonus from getting these little style things up. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, going further, let's see, Fentamon. So, I like to get my main guy as level as high as I can, and then you want to make sure your resonance level. So you can see 96, 96, 96, everyone's level 96. So say I upgrade my Tarragon, comes 97, I get 50% of these guys' stats. So 50% of 26.7, 50% of 27, and 10.1. I don't know if that's the number it is after the 50%, or if that's what I get. Regardless, you get half of their base into your total. Your main guy, you get 100%, and everything down here is 20%. But all of this, everybody below, and everybody here is based off of your resonance level. So you'll notice that everybody below is 96, even though he's 97. You need all three of these level 97, and then everybody below will get that as well. This resonance feature carries over into your relics. Nope, not there. Here. Into your relics. See, resonance level 11. So once everything, all these four on the top are level 11, every relic below gets a level 11, and you get the stats from every single one of these relics below. Don't just think, well, I'm gonna put, this little thing here because it gives you 2.5% damage. I'm gonna put it on the top because that doesn't always work in your favor. Here's a perfect example. Right? So these relics on the top row that you're leveling up for resonance go by this effect right here. They gain a 20% boost. So my lucky statue, I want the 2% extra reward rating. I want the 2% extra speed from this, and so on and so forth across the board. Right? And that's every single type. These affinities and mages, I don't know what these mean yet. I'm not going to talk about them. Maybe somebody can comment in the comment section what each one means, but there are different values across the board. Obviously your shards and where you are at on getting your next level or unlocking something, and then we get into the relic sets. This is a big feature. Probably going to be a little bit of talk about on this. So when you have relic sets, for example, I have a full relic set here, 1 star. By clicking on these, I'm going to go to something I don't have. For here's Dune Sale, I've got 3 of the 4 set on the relics, not owned. So by clicking on this, it tells you below what it gives you, the relics in the set stats, so what you get from the bonus. If you complete the set, you get all 4 of these, you get the set bonus of 1.5% defense. If you get all of them 3 stars, you'll get a 0.3% damage boost. And if you awaken them all, which I would only assume is getting them all to max level and then awakening them past that, you'll get the attack 2%. You go below that, and it tells you the source. So this relic can be obtained from the Kingdom Gacha, Element Gacha, and Cinder Ridge 4 Destiny Exploration. So you can click on this, open that up, travel Cinder Ridge 4, and in Cinder Ridge 4, it'll drop here. So I've already done these for today, but I'll show you guys how to do them. You hit explore and you open your apples. These apples will drop the little dots on the screen all over the place, and in those dots that you have a chance to get one of the relics associated to this zone. Each zone has a different relic associated to it. So if we go back to the relics, for example, here, and go back here, mythics can only be pulled. You cannot get the mythicals from this. Some of them, even like these, for example, these resolves, you can't get this from any source. But everything else below this comes from somewhere. So let's say you pick this guy right here, Eclipse Mirror. This is from Cinder Ridge 12. So you want this guy. You're missing this guy for your set. Oh, I gotta go to Cinder Ridge 14 for this. Each zone, and then if you go further below, each zone's gonna have a legendary, an epic, and a rare relic. So this one is not there. Maybe this might be a Loonhaven. Who knows yet? Let's see here. Verdant Glade 15. So you go to Verdant Glade 15. I'm not sure which one it is. One of these epics will say Verdant Glade 15, and one of these legendaries will also say Verdant Glade 15. So yes, you can pull those from there. Some of them are nice to get, especially if you're hunting certain things. Say for myself, being a sage, I have a lot of debuffs. So if I want those debuffs to land, I need accuracy. So right now I've been hunting this thing because of 3% accuracy. And with this, I'll complete the sap for an extra 2% attack, which is good all around. So most of my apples I'll open in Cinder Ridge 12, or sorry, 7, Cinder Ridge 7. If you don't know how to read it, just click on it and travel to Cinder Ridge 7. It'll drop you where you need to go. Okay, and then just open your apples here. Now, considering too, when you do open your apples, you're going to get the materials for the zone you're in. So every chest you get will give you like 30 points. You'll get these little slimes that'll drop. They'll give you like 100 points, and those points will go towards.
Welcome. Something here's bound to catch your eye.
Show me your wares. You'll get these little here. So these are alloys, alloy gears. So you get these alloy gears in Cinder Ridge. So you opening your apples, you get the chest. You'll get the point. You get 30 points. You get those little characters you kill. You'll get the points for this. And then the other source to get these is from your commissions. We'll go over that into a second. You want to level up your kingdom shop as fast as you can. You notice the last drill here does not have a purchase limit. Every single one before it will have a purchase limit. So here, this one here, sold out, sold out. They have a purchase limit to them. Same with number 1, sold out and sold out. They have a purchase limit. The key too as well has a purchase limit. So that being said, you want to watch, make sure that you're not screwing yourself on that. If you need to get these unlocked, if you need this resource to unlock somewhere in the map, you want to get that from here as fast as possible, because the more maps you have, the more XP you gain, and the more you can snowball. So here, for example, I want to try and grind this out. I go to commissions. Well, right now I don't have any commissions with them, but for example, these 150 from completing this one will go to my 2.38k for Oculus. Okay, so let's say we go here. We'll go to Oculus here in a second. You want to finish your zone, so Verdant Glade's done. I have Cinder Ridge at 90 and Oculus 94. So Cinder Ridge, you want to finish your map. So here, for example, Riskland Trove. I need a key to get into Riskland Trove. That's going to give me XP. I need a drill to get past the boulder plane. And up here, I need a withering potion to get past into the vine wilderness. You want to get those done as fast as you can so you can progress and get as much XP per minute as possible. It doesn't seem like much, but it really does add up. Like for example, where I'm at, go here, I am getting 67.840 XP per hour every hour, and it goes up quick. So if you're not on the same tier as I am, every hour I'm getting more XP than you, and it becomes a snowball effect, and it makes it almost impossible for people to catch up. You look at where's the friends section here? That our guy here, Jick's like way ahead. I think I asked him the one time and he was upwards of 70,000, 80,000 XP per minute. So it makes it impossible to catch up. I haven't seen anything for the resonance on these guys yet, but you do get extra points here. I'm trying to get everybody to 60 before I really push on what I want, because you get these little gifts under the profile, which give rewards. And then at profile 2, you'll get a cosmetic. For example, offhand weapon visage. And then another cosmetic. So these scores will add into that cosmetic score we were looking at earlier. And it's a decent way to get some Phantomon pulls as well. You only get points up to level 60. After that, it's just the stats you get from leveling them up. Where else is there that I want to touch on? I think that's about it. I don't really have too much else to say. Oh yes, those little things. Material realms. You want to be getting your material realms daily. I'll buy 2 of them. 2 of these every day. They're 60 each. You want to be getting that daily. After at 100, if you have the extra dime, you can go for it. I don't do it myself, but you could. Here's an example too when I said about the resonance earlier. So now everything's level 105. You get resonance at gear 5x to 105. Activate 2% HP. I want to make sure you're leveling it up together. That extra 2% HP ends up with another 540 power. And it does add up. Where was we? I'm talking about that. Okay. Another thing to do. Make sure you're spending your Rolla. Buy out your vendor booth. The top 3 rows. These, you just buy them as you need them. The vault 2, I like to pick up the things here. I like to get the energy, which is obviously free. I'll get the, whatever it is here, the Phantomon or the rolls. I'll get the apples, because we've seen how important those apples are. These are discounted extra rolls. Another thing you can buy here are these relics. If commissions can be obtained here too, and if you find yourself running out of these red relics, you can get those here. This is for your companions. I recommend getting most of this stuff in this shop. Everything else I wouldn't bother. These here definitely get some rolls in. I'm over 500k, so just got them like that. You don't have much else to spend on. You get into your little gumball here. Take a look at when you open your gachas. You have your Verdant Glade completion 70%, Cinder Ridge 71%, Aquila 72%. You want to get each one of these to about 50. You'll have them about 50 when you go into the next zone. And in this zone, you want to kind of upgrade these evenly. So right now my lowest is Verdant Glade, so I'll set that one up and go for a pull. Once this one gets upward over 72, I'll switch to Cinder Ridge and vice versa, and so on and so forth. Element gachas, you want to use these for chasing specific relics you're looking for, and go on it that way. Back into here. Don't forget with these, you can pick your other areas, but if you go to your premiums, like let's say for example I want healing skills. Well, my Arcanist healing skills aren't all the greatest, but the Sage healing skills are a lot better. So I can actually select Sage and pull for specifically Sage skills here. A lot of people may not realize that or know that you can do that, but you can. Gifts of Your Affections. Those are worth doing. You get some pretty nice stuff out of them. And then you get these little guys on the ground. I don't have any anymore, but you'll have like little birds you can click on the little map. Make sure you got, here's one. Click on the little bird, and they get you points. I've gotten as much as 2 relic shards, mythical relic shards, from doing these. Sometimes you get the little leaves on the floor too. Those are worth getting as well. And that's about it. I got nothing else to talk about here. Anyway, any questions? Ask away.